Welcome back. Now, with me, I have Olabisi. Okay, now, she is the founder of Women Child Wellness Foundation, a foundation that's been feeding students in public schools for the past 3 years. Now, she's looking to expanding and also supporting the IDP camps and so much more. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right, so it's very interesting to meet people that are giving back.
Okay.
And they all have their own reasons for having started this process.
Yeah.
What would yours be?
Okay. Mine will be, okay, I grew up like these children, and I feel what they feel basically. And my hope then was when I'm able to do something, I would like to do something. And that was how I got here.
But, you know, it's one thing to have a dream, have an idea. Okay. It's another thing to put it together and have people support you. Okay. What was that process like? Okay,
because I know how Nigeria is wired, I thought about starting, you know, from what I have. And I turned 40 some years back. And then I thought about, okay, you've been wanting to do this thing. Yes, the volume, you know, or the humongous task really delayed the process. But I thought, I watched a movie and, you know, in the movie it was about starting from where you are. And I thought, yeah, I could start from where I am. And then we've been here 3 years.
Okay, so you've mentioned that it's a humongous task. For some, it might not seem so big. For some, it'll seem like out of this world. Okay. But when you started, you must have started quite small. So
yes.
Compared to how it started 3 years ago till now, how has it been?
It's been tedious. What we actually started with was, okay, how can we sustain this for this amount of years? And I was fortunate to be able to raise the fund for those amount of years before we said, okay, we will go into, I'll speak to my friends to see what they could do, you know. So we were able to set apart funds to be able to do it for 3 years. And
I think there's probably someone watching now that wants to know exactly what it is that you do on a daily at the foundation. Okay,
so what we do daily is feed this less privileged children in primary school, only primary school, because we felt these children, food is a basic amenity, and they don't have to go and be thinking, where is my breakfast, for example, is coming from. The school we look for are schools that we know are not able to, the parents are not able to fend for themselves, basically. So those are the criteria for choosing the schools that we go to.
Are there particular regions that you've targeted specifically so far?
We're starting from Lagos State.
Okay.
So the schools we have are in Lagos State for now.
But you hope to expand, as we said earlier.
We actually want to.
What do you think? Okay, your motto?
Our motto is for every child on the street that needs feeding, we would feed until we can find any, whether here or abroad.
So it's something that I consider very laudable, but it does feel humongous.
It is.
The average meal for a child, let's say a child under 10, under 10 years old, doesn't seem like quite much. But then when you think about the process of putting the food together, making sure that it's sanitary, making sure that it actually gets to them.
Yes.
So how have you been able to surmount those hurdles?
Okay, so when we were starting out, we went to the authorities to say, okay, this is what we want to do. And then they gave us the guidelines, the health screening of our cooks, of our environment and all that. And then to be sure that the kids will eat the food and then they're going to the toilet. So we're able to do all those screening. We do it every year. And then we actually go to the school to distribute the food. And then making sure that the kids get the food, we also add the food for the teachers, for the attendants. So right now, you know, the school pupils and the teachers and the gate man and everybody about 550, and that's what we do. We feed everybody so we can get to them.
Okay, so now a lot of these schools Sometimes I feel like even administratively,
Yeah.
they're not concise.
Yeah.
Some of them don't even know the number of students they have in a class.
Okay.
Sometimes the number of students in the class fluctuates with the seasons.
Yeah.
Then again, you're supplying a certain number of plates to
Yeah.
these schools every single time. But
Yeah.
how do you get that guarantee? I know you can't be in every place at once.
Okay.
How do you get the guarantee that you're getting enough to them?
Okay, my project coordinator is doing a very fantastic job. When we started with the school, there were about 250.
Okay.
And every year or every term, we get new students because of the food, basically. You know, because they tell each other, and most of the people we have are actually children of houses. You know, they're the people in the market and all that. So they go to right now we're in one school. Okay. So they go to the school, and then we have reps for each classes. Because they come back with the plates.
Okay.
So they actually stay, we feed them around 9, 10.
Okay.
You know. After feeding, they bring back the plates. So they can account for everybody.
That is amazing. So
Thank
now, what's the Instagram handle or the website that we should look out for?
Woman Child WF.
Woman Child WF.
WF.
Okay. All
yeah.
right, then. I have to say thank you to
Thank you so much
for coming to talk to us about
Thank
it.
you.
And well done.
Thank you.
More grease to your elbows.
Thank you.
And God bless you.
Thank you.
Now we have to move on. The show continues. And, well, hey, it's all yours, guys.